And he had like 2 people already filming from like 2 different angles. And these dudes slowly started to create this like sort of surrounding barrier around me to like kind of close me in.
Yeah.
And what happened, they attacked at the right time because like there was a wall like this.
Boxing is a dirty business. It's a dirty sport. And there's always one judge that's in the bag, it seems.
Right.
At the very least, if they're not absolutely paid off, at the very least, they're deeply indebted to the promoters.
You know, but me, I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. Jake Paul is fugazi. He's fake.
That's how you feel.
Truly feel. I'll bust him up and his trainer in the same night. 2 for 1.
Jake Paul is reportedly running from the feds after Joe Rogan and Anthony Joshua leaked shocking details about him. Jake said that the investigation stemmed from multiple issues and claims related to his boxing fights, leaving him under intense scrutiny.
Second, and I was like, I'm either gonna kill all these people, but then I just realized that wasn't possible. Another car pulls up, and 5 dudes get out, and these were like the cleaner uppers who had the malintention to actually like grab.
Joe Rogan reportedly says that boxing is a dirty business, emphasizing that the sport is often influenced by money and hidden agendas. He points out that among all the judges, there's almost always one who has been bribed or given financial incentives to alter a fight's outcome. According to Rogan, these manipulations undermine the integrity of the sport, leaving fans and fighters frustrated, as decisions are sometimes swayed not by skill or performance, but by who controls the money behind the scenes.
Dirty business. It's a dirty sport. And there's always one judge that's in the bag, it seems.
Right.
At the very least, if they're not absolutely paid off, at the very least, they're deeply indebted to the promoters. And there is some sort of an agenda to have this person who's either the most marketable or the one who the most is writing on. I mean, I don't think he's going to have a rematch. He didn't talk about a rematch, didn't say he wanted a rematch, and Francis wants a rematch for sure.
Joe Rogan further breaks down the fight, saying it looked more like a controlled sparring session than a true war in the ring. He explains that although there were brief moments of tension, the intensity never escalated to a point where serious harm seemed likely. According to Rogan, the fighters appear to hold back strategically, managing risk rather than fully engaging. This approach, he suggests, highlights how some high-profile bouts prioritize showmanship and safety over genuine competitive danger.
He has had no real professional opponents other than Tommy Fury that were legitimate world-class boxers.
I don't even remember what happened in the Tommy.
He lost a close decision, but it was a good fight. It was a good fight, though. He's a good boxer. If he wasn't a YouTuber, people would be way more impressed with him.
Yeah.
The problem is he was like a famous kid, and then no one took him seriously.
Yeah.
But
and then he started too with like more spectacle-ish fights. People were like, "Oh, this is you." He fought, Nate Robinson, like a basketball player.
But the thing is, he knocked Nate Robinson.
He knocked him the fuck out.
And
yeah.
it's the way he did it that I was trying to tell people. I'm like, no, that was skillful. So like, there's like boxing matches where you see 2 guys just slugging it out. One guy lands a punch, and he landed a good punch. What Jake did is he slid back and landed a punch.
Yeah.
It's like the athleticism along with the intelligence, the technique. I'm like, he's not even doing it that long. And he's also hyper competitive, even though he's wealthy.
Yeah.
Like you would assume that wealth would take away your drive for
but
competition.
It hasn't. Yeah.
He's also nuts, right? Just the fact that he's willing to fight the 2-time heavyweight champion, former Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
A guy who's gigantic in his prime, built like a Greek god.
Yeah.
And you're going to stand, and he's a 1-punch killer. And you're going to stand in front of that guy. And he avoided shots till the 6th round. He just started getting tired.
Yeah. His movement in that fight was crazy.
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
He was really keeping him moving around the whole ring. And then
you can't afford to get tired. That's the thing is, like, he gets tired in a lot of his fights in the later rounds. It's really
Anthony Joshua reportedly states that he didn't agree to any arrangements or concessions for his fight with Jake Paul. He reportedly told Jake and his team directly that he would not hold back at any point. According to Joshua, he planned to start aggressively, apply constant pressure, and control the pace in the opening bell. He emphasizes that he intended to test Jake fully, maintain intensity throughout, and finish the fight decisively, leaving no room for leniency or managed outcomes.
Knock him out in the first round. In the second round, then he didn't really win the fight, even if he ultimately does win the fight on the scorecards. Do you feel that sort of pressure to not just win, Anthony, but also knock Jake Paul out?
Yeah, I understand. I really understand where they're coming from. I understand. I get it. I know the expectations and demands these fans have, and I respect it. If I didn't respect it, I'll be honest with you and say, nah, they're talking rubbish. But I do get it, because I hold myself in that same regard. So I need to do it. And that's my intention to seek.
Before the fight, Joe Rogan reportedly anticipated an agreement or arrangement might be in place, understanding potential danger Jake Paul could face against Anthony Joshua. Rogan was aware of the vast differences between the two fighters, not only in size and weight, but also in skill and experience. He reportedly recognized that Joshua's superior strength and technique could create serious risks for Jake, making the matchup unusually challenging. According to Rogan, these disparities meant that any conventional fight strategy would be difficult for Jake to execute safely, and careful planning or restrictions might have been necessary to manage the bout.
Depression, a severe brain imbalance that's going to lead you to addiction. It leads so many people to impulsive behavior. So many people become gambling addicts, drug addicts, alcoholics after their fighting career.
Yeah.
It's you could only take so much. And at a certain, like that one that he got from Joshua, ooh, you know, say if you have like a punch card, you have like so many punches that you can get in your life, which I believe you do. I believe there's a certain number. That one was like 10 punches.
Yeah.
That was like, there was a lot of concussions in that one punch.
Sure.
That was real damage. Like if someone's breaking your jaw in two places, the inside of your fucking head there's a lot of damage going.
After the fight, Anthony Joshua delivered a striking post-fight comment that immediately drew attention. He suggested that the knockout he scored against Jake Paul may have been the only thing that ultimately saved him. Joshua explained that if the fight continued, he would have methodically dismantled Paul both mentally and physically. His statement emphasized the extent to which Joshua believed he could dominate, highlighting the gap in skill and experience between the two fighters. This candid reflection set the tone for the subsequent debates about the fight and its implications for both competitors.
It's not just physical, it's psychological. And when you understand the psychological warfare, I did say to you that, Jake, what's going to happen? I'm going to see a time when I'm going to take your soul and you're either going to give up or you're going to get knocked out. And unless you have that instinct...
Tim Bradley voiced his own sharp critique, openly calling out Jake Paul. Bradley dismissed Paul's career as largely artificial, arguing that his fights lack legitimate competition. According to Bradley, the spectacle surrounding Paul is built more on hype than genuine skill, and he criticized the idea that Paul should be considered a serious contender. Bradley's comments underscored a growing skepticism among established boxing figures regarding Paul's standing in the sport.
I can't knock your hustle when you've built something outside of boxing and you say, hey, yo, I'm coming over here to the sport now and I'm going to pick and choose who I fight. Y'all come follow me. If they follow him, man, I just understand what it is. I know what I'm looking at. You're not going to fool me over here. Save that stuff for them other people because I'm not going to believe that I'm the face of... No, you're not the face of boxing. I'm not giving you that because that's for a lifer.
But that's what he believes.
That's cool. I can't knock him for that. People believe a lot of things for a lot of different reasons. I'm just saying you can do all the rah-rah stuff. That's your business. But I just know what I'm looking at, right? But on the monetary side and it being an event, the truth is that when he does fight, it does bring attention around the sport. People debate, they argue, people want to see the fight. Is it legit? Is it him and Mike Tyson? No, it's an event.